of fanaticism. That was a bit over the top, wasn't it? And so I go onwards to more melodrama. This poem just kind of came to me one night. I was lying, not sleeping, and this idea of the poem struck me, and I just had to get up and write it in my notebook. It's about being middle class, having left-wing politics, and trying to put the world to rights, but realizing that that's not the way you bring change. You have to let go, and you have to trust. Gegen Weissen, which translates as against knowing. I have come to starve, bury sustenance in the hope of return. What solution can be discussed but the saline in the drip that has as yet failed to penetrate our veins? I have come to bake with the earth and never have bread. I've come to be violet with bruises, my ligaments bone-bowed violae. I've come to fall short, see the threads I've sown and done, the plants uprooted, not to know, to offer an intellectual company, supposition, and repository banter, not to have an answer, a guess, comprehension. For how many words can explain the world to which I have come? Flayed, torn, lines and symbols that meant nothing till here, until I had come, become more than amidst, among, become one. If I didn't take the name of agony, if I didn't die, then how could I claim to know? You have come to be the answer. More than a year ago, I visited Israel, and I think the standout moment of that trip was visiting the church at Gethsemane and seeing what they call the Rock of Agony, the rock where they say Jesus prayed before being arrested. And that place does seem to have an almost supernatural power that my non-Christian friends who are with me will attest to. They really could not bring themselves to want to leave that place. There was something about it that transfixed them. And so this next poem, I didn't physically write it in Israel, but I certainly mentally wrote it in Israel. And it's about that place and what it leads on to. The cost. I cannot feel it. One could take me to the darkest night and I will not be able to comprehend it. All I can feel is wordlessness. Be assured, that is an amazing thing. It's utter awe. I've seen the stone, sat before it, wandered. I was transfixed by the power of that place. You were transfixed by iron and wood. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. The separation, the cost. I intend to spend forever trying to understand, but I know it will take that long, to the day, a black day. Eclipse of the sun, for both were darkened. But like a reverse black hole, the darkness pours into you. It cannot escape the gravity of what you're doing. It is consumed, it fills you, and it is destroyed. So I'm sorry, because I know that I'm adding my tributary to that flood. I know you'll fill the emptiness left by the absent darkness with fire. Can we reach out our arms? Can we reach out our hands? I meet your gaze.